She erased us from her wedding, so I'm erasing her from mine. My cousin Emma was always the golden child in our family. She could sneeze and my aunt would throw her a parade. When we were kids, she'd always find ways to one-up me at family events. If I got an A on a test, suddenly she was getting straight A's. If I got a new bike for my birthday, she'd get one that was better the next week. But the worst part was how she treated anyone who got close to me. Every boyfriend I brought to family gatherings would somehow end up talking to Emma by the end of the night. She'd flip her hair, laugh at their dumb jokes, and suddenly they'd be asking for her number instead of texting me back. When I turned 21, I finally decided to distance myself. I moved 3 hours away for my master's degree and only came home for major holidays. It was the best decision I ever made because that's where I met Ben. Ben was different from the guys I dated before. He was funny without trying too hard, smart but not arrogant about it, and he actually listened when I talked. We'd been together for 2 years when he proposed, and I was over the moon. Planning our wedding was amazing. Ben's family welcomed me with open arms, and for the first time in my life, I felt like I belonged somewhere. When it came time to send out invitations, I had a really hard choice to make about my family. My mom begged me to invite Emma. She said family was family and that Emma had grown up a lot since I moved away. Against my better judgment, I sent her an invitation. Part of me hoped maybe things really had changed. Emma RSVP'd yes and even offered to help with wedding planning. She called me a few times asking about details, what flowers I picked, what the venue looked like, who the photographer was. I thought she was genuinely trying to be supportive. 2 months before my wedding, I was scrolling through Instagram when I saw it. Emma had posted a picture of herself in a white dress at a bridal shop with the caption, "Said yes to the dress. Can't wait for everyone to see." I called my mom immediately. Turns out Emma had been planning her own wedding for the past month and had set the date for 2 weeks before mine, to the same venue, with the same photographer I'd booked. She'd even hired the same florist and picked similar flowers. When I confronted her, she just laughed and said, "Great minds think alike," and that she'd always dreamed of having her wedding there too. She claimed it was just a coincidence, but I knew better. She'd literally copied my entire wedding and scheduled it right before mine so everyone would be broke and tired by the time my day came around. The worst part was how my family reacted. My aunt said I should be honored that Emma liked my ideas so much. My mom suggested maybe I could be Emma's maid of honor since it would be so sweet to have cousins in each other's weddings. I was furious. Emma had stolen my vendors, my venue, and now she wanted me to be in her copycat wedding while she completely overshadowed mine. Ben was ready to drive down there and give her a piece of his mind, but I had a better idea. I called the venue and photographer and told them what happened. Turns out Emma had name-dropped me to get better deals, claiming we were planning sister weddings together. The venue manager was horrified and immediately canceled Emma's booking since she'd lied about having my permission to use my vendor relationships. When the photographer found out Emma had basically stolen his services from another bride, he backed out too. Within 24 hours, Emma's entire wedding fell apart because no decent vendor wanted to work with someone who'd scam another bride. Her boyfriend broke up with her a week later. Apparently, he'd been uncomfortable with how obsessed she was with copying my wedding, and when everything fell apart, he realized she cared more about the party than actually marrying him.